Okay, how are we doing? Okay, so this is the second of these little videos that I did today while I was doing a bit of work in the academy. I've done the work is done, fabulous. I was efficient today. Again, excuse non-uniform. But these are little notes that came out of our weekend seminars, things that I just sort of spotted and had a little think about, mentioned to a few people. This one was about front kicks. The most basic kick in our system. The most basic kick in most systems. Generally, we're hands up and we'll kick here. Okay, I'll do that sideways, just make sure everyone can understand what I'm doing. I'm not warm for kicking as well, so excuse me not like banging the kick out too strong or knackering my knee. Ground foot. We've got some people that I can see their heel peeling off the floor when they front kick. Okay, it shouldn't, unless you're really over-egging for range. Okay, generally speaking, from here, my front foot points forwards. The moment the kick goes out, my heel on the ground foot comes in a little bit. Okay, I'll show you that from the front. It's doing that. Okay, I'm very forward facing here, and that heel comes in as this hip pushes forwards, okay, to get the front kick to operate. I'm not gluing my toes to the floor and going like that. Okay, and I'll show you that from the side, that's the best way you can see it. So I'm grounded, my heel's down, that. Okay, that peel weakens my support leg, and I've got a lot of pressure going through my thigh and my knee. If I've got a weakened ground leg and I'm kind of sinking in the kick, I lose power on the other end. Okay, I also lose a little bit of range because this hip suddenly shrinks rather than trails the leading leg. So from here, I want to go this way, heel in, little bit. I'm not turning it out like a side kick or anything. That's different. Okay, but it will inboard ever so slightly. Okay. But if you're trying to keep this leg forward, unless you've got really, really flexible hips, or you're kicking shallow, so it's this, not that, then okay, then that can stay there, okay? But generally, if you want to go for range and power with your front kick, we're all the way in. And I'm saying front kick deliberately because it's a rear leg kick, as opposed to, let's say, like a shuffle, almost like a lead leg teep. Okay, if you're kickboxers. But yeah, so I do want to separate those two things as well. But even the same, if I lean back on my back leg to kick my front here, okay, that's already facing like 45 degrees over there, like 2 o'clock. As in on hands up 2 o'clock, 10 o'clock, depending on what foot you got forwards. Yeah? I shouldn't be tippy toeing. Yeah, I look like Michael Jackson. Terrible posture. Okay, so please, the foot that's on the floor, that is your balance leg, your support for any kick, should be completely grounded, okay, at the point of impact of kicking, okay? Yes, your heel might come up as it rotates, or your toes move as you rotate. I always prefer to keep my toes down, tiptoe turns, effectively. Okay, so if I do like a big side kick, it's my heel that moves, but at the point where I'm going extension and kick, my foot is on the floor. We don't extend and kick tippy toe style in any kick. Okay, even axe kick, which is a high lift, you might get this heel coming off the floor a little bit. Generally, I don't. Okay, but it's on the floor. I really shouldn't do axe kicks cold, I can tell you that. But ground your heels when you kick, like I said, in particularly the extension and the impact bit. Okay, otherwise you're just losing technique, you're losing power, you're losing range, and you're losing balance. Okay, thank you very much.